Hey there everyone, welcome to the 26th episode of Curve the Cube. This is Jemmy and I'm from Flintstone Media. Hello there. And Curve the Cube is an entertainment podcast aimed at inspiring you to pursue your dreams. And on this episode we have the quintessential dream seeker, Paul Varian. He is a longtime friend of mine, and what's awesome is Paul knew from a young age that he wanted to be a fisherman. He wanted to do spearfishing. And so on this podcast you'll hear how he's gone from just fallen into it and pursued it and decided that's what I want to do, that's what I'm going to do. He's a spear fisherman. He's ended up on boats, having his own boat, and he does it for a living, man. It's a total passion. He does it for a living, which is so amazing. And he's even gotten the attention of the Weather Channel. He's on a show called Catching Hell, which I believe was airing at Sunday nights and around 9 o'clock. I'm not sure if they're going to come back for a second season, but it was pretty cool to watch these crews of fishermen go out and all the dangers that they face every day in the ocean, and with everything that could happen, that could go wrong. And Paul has some interesting stories, and one story is where he really cheated death, to be honest, pretty crazy when he told me about it. Anyways, Paul's an awesome guy. You're gonna love the podcast. He's totally about just having a passion and living it every day, and he's really cool. So welcome to this number 26 of Curve the Cube. Enjoy. Oh, by the way, this is sponsored by Little Smiles, so if you go to littlesmiles.org and use the promo code Curved Smiles, CURVED SMILES, in their store, you're going to only get some cool gear at a discount, but all the proceeds go to a really amazing organization which aims at just putting smiles back on kids in our local community who are in need. They're sick, homeless, whatever. Little Smile steps up. So go to littlesmiles.org, and while you're doing that, listen to the podcast. Enjoy. Curve the Cube will now initiate. Oh my gosh, I can seriously only imagine.
What more appropriate than you show up and I'm filleting a fish with a bag of ice on my head? So, my dogs went nuts when I came in the front door, and I fell and smacked my head on the corner of the thing. And
this isn't even a fishing injury.
No, this is since I told you I came home, and I just tried to make it in the door, and the dogs are going nuts, and I tripped, and there's a corner ledge there, and just smacked my head right into it. Just playing a little stuff, bounce a little ice on it. How are you?
Good, I'm great, how are you?
I'm good.
So what's with all the black stuff on your face and on your back of your head?
That's grease.
Grease?
I look clean, but I'm filthy. Being a fisherman, you get off the boat, and then you get about the rest of your life, and sometimes there's not that hour to clean yourself up. I do that at the end of the day, so I just throw not dirty clothes on and
on top of your not dirty self,
and forget that I'm on top of my dirty self, and forget that I have grease spots on the side of my head, and fish stains on my arms.
Oh my god, what are you filleting? What are you doing?
Do you like sushi?
That's my favorite.
I want to make some sushi.
Are you serious?
Yeah, well, I don't eat much fish. It's the funny
thing. This is already the best podcast
ever. It's the only thing I eat in the ocean, really.
Oh
sushi.
My gosh!
So I just it's the only thing I catch that I eat.
See, I heard I read somewhere you say you don't like fish. And I'm like, well, that's ironic.
I don't. If it's cooked, I don't like it.
Really?
Sushi, I love. So there's only one thing that I like, and it's these little blackfin tunas out here, and it smells like fish.
Oh my god! No, it's the fly. I don't mind the smell.
Little blackfin tunas, I love.
Oh my god!
I caught a couple of them today. So, well, believe it or not, I usually don't have fish in my truck.
Oh.
Usually from the boat to the market. I never have fish long.
Really?
You know what I mean? Yeah. Boat, market, gone.
Done. Nice.
Yeah, and I come home and figure it out.
When you say market, what does that mean? Where's the market?
Pops fish market, sometimes wholesalers.
Okay, so you have places that you stop at that
I work for a friend of mine. Sorry.
You're skinnier than I am.
Sorry. I work for a friend of mine who does a bit of wholesaling himself, sells to restaurants like 32 East in Delray, and a couple other, Table 13 over here on Palmetto. A couple of more higher end restaurants that
Yeah.
I feel like asking you all about you.
Oh, you can ask me whatever you want.
Edit that part out.
But I don't know if you'd even recognize it, because I don't know if you ever saw it. The finished product. I was in my storage unit the other day, digging around for my old high school yearbook.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
I should have.
It's from far back enough when you actually printed pictures. You actually printed pictures.
Do you remember that? That's you teaching my friend Dave how to swing dance. Like, that wasn't in what, 90? God, 1999 maybe? Something like that.
Where was that?
God, somewhere in Boca, I don't know.
That's my old apartment.
Is it?
That's my apartment across from FAU on I think. Well, I lived with those couple guys.
I don't know.
Are there any more in here?
So I remember, yeah, there are a couple more
There's
pictures
Ty.
of you. Oh God, I know.
Oh Wade.
Yep, Wade. There's one
I'm his
in
buddy on
particular.
Facebook.
Are you really?
Yeah.
There's one.
You're like words
Where is
in
it?
like a
There you are.
weed dispensary or something. Holy moly.
I was like, I have to show this to Mom.
Can't show him to Katie.
I have to.
Because she's never known me
That's
with
girl
hair.
code. I have to show you.
Never known me with hair. And she has these pictures of when I used to model back in the day.
Oh yeah.
She like saved them on her phone. I'm like, that makes me feel a little self-conscious. I'm like,
Aww.
I think I rock the shaved head.
You do. That's why you should be proud of it either way. You look good no matter what.
Dude. Oh, you gotta show this to Katie. She's gonna die. Man.
Fun times, huh?
Dude, that was
Yeah,
such a
what's up
crazy
with maybe?
lifestyle. Like,
That summer was just.
that was crazy. Like, I just remember, I'd sleep till 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. And I'd go. Ty and I would go after work and go fishing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, that's right, you had a huge aquarium with, like-
5 a.m. we'd get off work and go to Jupiter and just catch snook and stuff. It was
Yeah, you had, like, eel
we get
and all
idiots
this
get over
random-
at 5 in the morning and go fishing, and then like
Of a club.
9:30 you'd go to bed.
It was a crazy time.
And I didn't drink a drop of alcohol, nothing.
That's right, you
remember
didn't.
that?
Neither did I.
Not a drop.
Neither did we. We didn't drink anything, and we would be out. It was Club Boca back. Yeah, Club Boca.
Well, I never went after that.
God, until like 5 or 6, and yeah, that was the summer to end all summers. That was and I worked as a day camp counselor that summer during the day, so I would be up at, so I would be home from the club at like 6, up at like 7, at work at 8.
I tell you what, man. Like I like to think I have reasonable morals and have a reasonable amount of self-control.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that I worked there when I didn't drink at all.
Yes.
And was a virgin. Because that was the right time to work there.
It is so
And
easy to get caught and stuff.
Oh, I could get, if I wanted to, the trouble I could have gotten into.
Like,
would
I'm
be
surprised being
enormous.
because my group, like, we were there every night, we partied every night, but we never partied, like, we didn't do any drugs. But it's surprising considering who we hung out with. Like,
Yeah, and I was there.
You know
I
what
was
I mean?
there 5 nights a week, and I till 5 in the morning watching drunk idiots and chicks everywhere, and I was like, no, just
But-
go
oh,
home
it's
and
good.
curl up on my pillow and go to bed sober.
Oh my gosh.
And now I like to think I have some self-control. I wouldn't go down it, but if I do that 5 nights a week, like later in my 20s or something,
I don't know.
I don't know what it might have gone
I don't
bad.
know.
You know?
I mean, I worked in clubs and stuff. I was in college too. I did security, and I was somewhat of a manager at a couple places. And I went to school in New Orleans, so that's like party central. But I think like that whole Club Boca summer, it did help me like not go completely nuts. Cause God, can you imagine South Florida backed by then New Orleans?
the thing that kept me not, well, I didn't drink at all. I smoked a little weed and drank some in high school, but then I stopped.
Yeah.
And I just told myself I wasn't going to drink till I was 21.
Yeah.
And it's just a promise I made myself or whatever.
Yeah.
And the thing that really, like, you know what? Being sober around drunk people every night does not make you want to drink. It makes you just look at them like, look at these idiots.
Yeah.
Bunch of idiots.
Yeah.
You know? And when you don't do drugs and you watch people, at a club and the club scene all messed up.
It's so true.
I don't sit there and go, oh wow, I want to do that. Like, like wow, that guy's blowing Vicks in that girl's eyes and sweating. That sounds like
that's awesome.
I'm missing out here. I should go do that.
Awesome.
Like, man, why can't I do that?
Right.
No, when you're sober, you're like, what do you do? You're like, no.
Or when you see
Doesn't make
them
any sense.
like turn the lights on at the end of the night. Just them turning the lights on, you're looking like,
Disgust.
oh my God. I was just having
Nasty.
fun in here.
Yeah.
In this place is gross. If you ever turn the lights on at a club, you'll never go there ever again.
No, that place was nasty.
Oh my gosh, so where did you go after that?
After Club Boca,
Yeah.
I decided to go back to college,
Mm-hmm.
and I went to PBCC. Well,
Yeah.
it's Palm Beach State or something now, but
Yeah, I think it's Palm Beach State or something.
Community College
yeah.
at the time, and I went. Joe Cheeseburger and I. Remember him?
Barely.
Joe Cheese, the guy that cooked cheeseburgers and chicken sandwiches out
That's
front.
right.
The big
that's
Italian
right.
guy with greasy hair.
Yeah. Of
And
course. Duh. Of course.
He and I opened up like seven food carts in
No,
front of
you
nightclubs
didn't.
all over. But they were all way smaller gigs, like nothing like Club Boca's food cart grossed $140,000 a year.
Are you
Yeah.
shitting
So
me?
he told me that, and I'm like, okay. well, what's
$140,000 a year.
from the food cart, and they paid him $100 a night. So he's like, let's go do this for ourselves. I'm like, all right. So we had
Wow.
that Latin club that was out there, just north of there on
Yeah,
Powerline.
yeah.
We
I
had
don't
we had
remember
one
what it's
there.
called,
We had one. There was a bar called Sensations
Okay.
that some of the old bartenders from Club Boca opened over here in downtown Boca.
That wasn't the one that Sammy did, was it?
No.
Okay.
This is one of the girl bartenders, blonde girl. I forget her name, but I recognize her. And it was the cigar bar, and it became Sensations. Now it's a fake Irish bar. It's a dumb college bar with not a damn Irish person in it, but they named it something Irish.
Right.
It's like, yeah, we're going to the Irish bar.
McConnell's.
Yeah, McConnell's. That's what it's called. All the college kids go there. It's not a damn Irish bar.
The Irish duck.
Yeah, it's I don't know, maybe randomly later.
Right.
So I had a food cart there. We had one at some crazy bar down in Fort Lauderdale, and we just served food to drunk people. And it was like actually pretty good money.
Wow.
And then he and I split, and I took a couple of them.
Yeah.
And he took a couple of them, a friendly split. And then I was going to school, and then in order to stay on top of the bar or restaurant business, you got to be always changing, always moving, always advancing.
Yeah.
If you sit still for any period of time, you're behind.
Because places come and go, and new people jump in.
And,
totally.
So that happened. A couple of my bars closed down, and
While you were going to
I just
school.
was faced with the choice of like, all right, all in for school or all in make a business out of this, you know. And we were running no permits, no nothing, So either get serious and go make a business, or go get serious and go to school. Like, don't half-ass through everything. And so I went back to school.
What'd you study?
Business, marketing.
So I ended up on a boat.
I worked at a dive shop because I got into scuba diving. I'm like, this is cool. It's kind of like fishing, but I get to shoot things. It's like a video game underwater. Swim around and shoot things.
Oh, that's cool. I never thought about it, by the way.
It's awesome. And
Did you ever in your head be like, ooh, tuna, 50 points?
no, exactly, because I'm not a video game guy. So but it's what I do is way cooler than video games. So,
Sounds like it.
So I went and worked at this dive shop because I thought maybe I'd want to own a dive shop someday.
Yeah.
So I was going to school for business, working in a dive shop, getting some retail experience, and the one thing I learned is I don't want to own a dive shop. And there was this dude that came in every day and filled his scuba tanks.
Okay.
And I'm like,
What does he do every day? Yeah.
Then you get to go diving every day.
Yeah.
Because everybody else works so that they can go diving.
Right.
And, well, you go diving every day. He's like, I'm a tropical fish collector. I'm like, for aquariums? He's like, yeah. I'm like, that's a job? And he's like, yeah. Where do you think they come from? And I'm like, I don't know.
Never thought about it.
And he, this is a great story.
Yeah.
Because he goes, the guy that was working with me isn't working with me anymore. Very vague. And he's like, so do you want to come work with me? I'm like, yeah, I'll give it a whirl. So I started working with him, and it's a big learning curve.
Like what? Just
going diving and
with
catching
him?
little tropical fish.
Oh my
This
gosh.
one's worth $8.
Would you,
that one's
on the
worth
reefs,
$4.
or where would you be?
Just swimming down the reef, catching on anything that's pretty or worth money. After a while, you learn that what's worth money. So underwater, I'm just looking at dollar signs. There's one. That one's worth $20.
See?
And
Video game points.
Yeah, that's it. Not video game points. It's dollar signs. So I got better and better at it, and then I remember one day going, hey, what happened to the dude that worked? Because at this point, I was making a couple $100 a day.
Wow.
Going to college and diving and making a couple $100 a day.
How long would you go
career,
underwater?
And I'm like,
yeah.
And do 2 dives a day. And
That's
I'm
amazing.
Like, yeah, it's nothing. And I'm like, why would anybody quit this job?
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, so I asked him, like, what happened to the dude before me? And I shit you not, he goes, oh, you got eaten by a shark.
Oh, shut up! Shut up!
It's the only guy I've ever I've been out of here for 15 years doing this, 16 years doing this for a job. I have never heard of anybody getting eaten by a shark.
And how long were you on this new job when he told you this information?
A year in. And then I'm like,
it's like, oh, by the way.
Yeah, the dude I replaced got eaten by a shark. I'm like, what?
Wow.
Like, it wasn't on that boat, but he was diving a deep wreck, and it's the only, literally, like, if you research divers getting killed by sharks out here, it never happens. Wow. It's like the one time it ever happened, and it happened.
Yeah.
They went down this really deep dive, and they all came up except the one dude, and
oh my god.
A couple days later they found him, and like he was missing an arm and a leg, and they said one of them was bit off when he was alive, and the other was bit off later.
Wow.
So I don't know. Nobody knows really what happened, but
wow.
He got eaten by a shark, and I'm like, all right,
jeez, okay.
I'm not going to tell my mom that one.
Wow.
And so I kept diving with him and doing okay, and I still work with him sometimes.
Yeah.
But when I got out of college, it was like I was making good money a day, but he wasn't working. He didn't have the work ethic of working 5-6 days a week. Yeah, it wasn't consistent. So I want to do something else. So when I got out of college, I bought this house, and I got married, and I had a daughter, and I was just made it. I was crewing for some dude, and I was like, all right, I got to do something a little different. And I like this as a job, but I can't work with this inconsistency. I got a mortgage, I got a kid, I got all this stuff. So I went and bought a boat. So I'm just gonna do it myself. And if I'm in charge, it's my work ethic that runs the thing. So I work 7 days a week.
Wow.
So every day. So
even now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every day.
What are the challenges of making this into a career? Because I mean, I can imagine.
I would never recommend this to anybody. It's the worst decision I've ever made in my life.
Why? Why?
I'm sure any entrepreneur, you ask them that, they're anybody who owns a restaurant or any, would you recommend running a restaurant? Hell no. It's the worst job ever. Me, I'm like, oh God, it's so. Like right now, I'm in my poor period. Every year there's
seasonal.
It's
Yeah.
fishing.
Yeah.
So while I give it hard work ethic and work every day, you can't say, oh, you don't get a paycheck.
There's so much out of your
there's so many. There's bad weather. There's boats break.
Yeah.
There's fish come and go. Season closures. You're allowed to take. Like right now, this April's the worst month. This is the worst month ever.
Really?
Yeah. Lobster season just closed.
Okay.
I make a lot of money on lobster. Grouper season doesn't open until May 1st.
What season?
Grouper.
Oh, grouper.
I make a lot of money on grouper. Those are my two biggest things, and they're both closed for April. And I pay my taxes on the 15th, which is and I'm self-employed, so it's just one giant check a month. So I'm completely broke and not making
April
any
is your least favorite month out of the entire year.
Yeah, and every April, the guy I work with, we fish for the church for a week. This week I didn't make a dime which is cool.
What does that mean, fish for the church?
There's a giant church fish fry on Sunday. Like 600 people we got to feed, and it's a fundraiser for one of their ministries that does something to stop human trafficking.
Oh, wow.
I don't really know. I just know that we donate all of our catch for the entire week.
Yeah.
For the entire week. So 3 of us fish for a whole week, and it's my buddy's gig, not mine. And I just try to help. And so we fished all week for them, and they're having giant fish fry Sunday and making money for the church program. And
wow.
So everything's closed, not making money, paid a giant check, and worked all week and didn't make a dime. So I hate April. Which is
scarier for you, April, or just that like a shark or some other thing in the water that could hurt you?
I don't care about sharks.
No.
Care about sharks? You don't do what I do.
Yeah. Have you ever had a really scary encounter? I mean, I read something about this barracuda that dragged you up and.
Oh, that was from the TV show. They over dramatized that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's true. Actually, they made it dramatic, but yeah, I did get the bends. Not really the bends. I had what they call arterial gas embolism.
Yeah.
I got dragged
Sounds
up.
awful.
I got dragged up a little bit by a fish.
Yeah.
And when I got dragged up, maybe 10, 15 feet, my lungs expanded as I went higher in the water column.
Yeah.
I was fighting fish, so I didn't realize. And and I apparently blew out some air, went from my lung wall and directly into an artery, which it went into my spinal cord. Ooh. Well, that's all right. It's better than my brain or heart because I'd be dead if that happened. So,
well,
went in my
none
spinal
of the three sound great, but I guess you're going to choose one. Yeah.
And then when I went up, I mean, I didn't even realize it happened when it happened.
So it wasn't like painful?
No. I went up, had my fish I caught, and I got up in the boat, made it about 3 steps, and fell on my face, and had this terrible pain right under my sternum.
Did you pass out?
No, but I knew I was freezing. I was February or March, and I felt like I couldn't breathe, so I started I started like peeling off my wetsuit and trying to breathe. And my friends were looking at me like, "Why are you taking your wetsuit? I'm freezing."
Yeah.
And I'm like, and so I said, "I'm in trouble. Give me the oxygen. We have oxygen on the boat." And I got in the oxygen, and I was like, "We're done for the day. We're going in." It was just first thing in the morning, so I.
Wow. So this must have been serious. At first thing in the morning, you're like, we're done.
We're done. I'm not right. I got myself an oxygen, and I'm having somebody else drive the boat, and I'm like, I'm definitely not right.
Geez.
We got to go. And went in and got better with the oxygen. And oxygen's kind of a cure-all for diving injuries. Anything that could go wrong with you with diving,
really?
Oxygen fixes it. Yeah. This is all.
Is that just the diver's mentality, or is that real?
No, it's true. It's all gases. It's all. I mean, the whole physiology of diving is gases in your blood and exchange and soft tissues and all that. And oxygen is
pressure.
It's great. No, it's flushes. Everything.
No, I mean, like you have to take into account pressure and all kinds of stuff.
All sorts of.
Seems like there's a lot of science that has to you kind of have to start to understand over a little while.
Yeah. It's routine.
Yeah.
Except for when you come up and that happens. The end result was I had to go to the chamber and I couldn't. Well, I went because I couldn't pee.
Yeah.
That was bad. I'm some stubborn.
How long could you not pee for?
A couple months.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How the hell do you not pee?
The best part is I'm so stubborn I could barely walk because my legs started going numb and I could barely walk, and my mom and ex-wife were like, "Go to the hospital." I'm like, "Nah, I just need a nap."
Wait. Wait.
So
how are you alive if you can't pee for?
No. This is when I got home. That day I got home and my leg was all tingly and numb, and I was hobbling a little bit. And my ex-wife and mom were nagging me.
Yeah.
And they were right, but they were still nagging me. but they're like, "Oh, no," and so they were conspiring together to try to get me to go, and I'm like, pissed off. I just want to take a nap. I was just tired. And finally, I was like, I'm just gonna take a leak, go take a nap, and I go to the bathroom.
And you couldn't go.
This is weird because normally I'm really good at peeing.
You've been pretty good at it for years.
I've never had a problem before, and I can't pee. That's odd.
Oh my gosh.
So I came back out of the bathroom.
It just wouldn't come out? Like it just wouldn't, nothing would happen?
Well,
like it was too painful.
I'm going to try to sum up big, complicated medical stuff.
I just mean like, was it too painful?
No. I'm going to sum up big, complicated medical stuff and simple. The bubble was in my spinal cord, right?
Yeah.
And your bladder is the only muscle one of the only muscles in your body that's constantly tense, and your brain tells it to relax. Where your other muscles are relaxed, and your brain tells it to tense.
Yeah.
So
your brain couldn't tell it to relax.
So it wasn't getting the signal.
Oh my god.
So nothing was wrong with my area, and nothing was wrong with my brain. Just they weren't communicating.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sitting there and
that is so weird. Because like when you think about someone having any kind of like paralysis or something, you think of like, okay, they can't move their finger, they can't move their arm, their eyelid is droopy, but like I've never heard of that before. You can't.
So I come out of that and I'm like, all right, I'm going to the hospital. I mean, standard guy, like, you cut my arm off, like, Band-Aid, whatever. As soon as you touch my junk, I'm like, hospital?
Right.
So I come out.
Nothing can go wrong with that area.
So I drove myself to the hospital, because they're like, let us drive you, and I'm like,
no, I still got to be a man.
I'm like, they're nagging me. I don't want to hear this the whole way to the hospital. So I drove myself up. I couldn't use my left leg. It was totally numb and paralyzed.
Oh my god!
I drove myself up there. They got hyperbaric chambers.
Yeah, at the hospital?
Yeah, up in West Palm. These tubes, you go in there and you breathe pure oxygen, and they pressurize you for hours and hours and hours, and it's a big process.
Gosh!
I wasn't getting better, so I lived there for a week.
What?
At the hospital, and I had 15 hyperbaric rides. And
$236,000 in medical expenses.
Well, I was gonna ask, like, is your health insurance just
No,
crazy?
health insurance doesn't cover diving. So I have a separate diving insurance, $179 a year.
That's it?
Yeah. That my buddy buys me for my birthday every year. So,
I'm like thinking it's gonna be something astronomical.
No, and no deductible.
No kidding.
Never saw a bill. $250,000. I was like,
Are you serious?
Yep.
So, what do I have to do to pretend to be a diver to get in on this
it's funny.
insurance?
I've kicked a wreck before and gotten staples in my foot and other stuff like that. I just go in there and it's like, they look at you funny at the hospital. They're like, "What's that?" I'm like, "My diving insurance." Like, what the hell's that? And like, sometimes you have to pay for it and then submit a claim and get your money back. But like, yeah.
What?
If it happens diving,
I want in on this gig.
Scuba
Are
tank
you
on your
freaking
foot.
kidding me?
Yeah.
Sounds amazing.
I don't know how they make money.
Fuck.
I paid $79 and
Oh my gosh.
it was the first year I had it too. So I paid $79.
Your insurance company was like, "Aw, man."
The worst investment I ever made. And the $79 they got out of me, they got $236,000 straight, and then they wouldn't renew me.
This guy's trouble.
Yeah, I'm like, I'd like to renew. They're like, no.
Nope.
Like,
You're on the nope list.
There's only two companies that do this, so I just switched to the
Oh
other
my
company. I'm like, all right, I didn't ask. I'm like, so I can't get too hurt because if they drop me, then I'm screwed. So I don't know if Obamacare covers diving-related accidents.
Oh my god, that is so funny though.
Yeah.
That's a crazy story.
Kept me out of the water for a year.
A year.
Yeah.
What did you do during that year, like, to sustain yourself?
I went and worked for BP during the oil spill. I'm a 100-ton captain. They need a captain, so I drove boats out in the Gulf.
No shit.
Yeah, they paid good, so I was kind of in trouble money-wise. So I
Yeah.
ran
What
out
was
there.
that like? Did it?
I was not. There was parts where that was bad, but they put me in the panhandle of Florida in like a party town.
Oh, nice.
Like, there was no oil.
Nice.
They paid me a ton of money, and I was like,
Jeez.
and I sat at this beach town called Destin, Florida. I'm like, yeah, life
You
is good.
stayed in Destin?
Yeah. And there was
And they paid you for this?
I saw one little blob of oil the whole time I was there. And I was
like, oh, that's nice.
I'm like, this is sweet. And our station, I drove crew members out to this cleaning station offshore, and we hadn't actually cleaned anything in like a month. I was getting like $3,500 a week to be there. And I'm like, and we're like, dude, they're gonna shut us down.
They're gonna figure this out. They're gonna figure this out.
We started cleaning. We started like the scam with all the boats that were working for BP.
Yeah.
And they'd come by every day. We'd inspect them and be like, "No, you're clean. Head on in." Nobody saw anyone. So we started a scam because they didn't want to lose their gig either.
Yeah.
$1,200 a day on the boats. So we're like, all right, why don't we say we see a little oil in your boat, and that way they can't shut us down if we're doing something.
Yep.
And you get your $1,200 a day. I get $3,500 a week for driving somebody else's boat.
There you go. Everybody's happy.
So I think we dragged that on another month and a half longer than should have been. And every night was just drinking beer in Destin, Florida.
Oh my!
And then they put that cap on the thing on the oil well, and they put the cap on.
You're like,
the nose, and we're like, damn it!
Party is over.
As long as that thing was spewing, we had a
great time.
Yeah, it was like just a good job. So I had to come home.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, it sucked. And
So how long were you out there?
I think 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah, it was fun. I missed my kid. I missed my house. All
Yeah.
And my wife and I just split at that time, so it was good. I got hurt. I couldn't work. My wife and I split. I was broke, and they were like, "Hey, you want money to go drive a whole pile of money to go drive?"
Wow, you needed a boost.
And I'm like, "Yes." I'm like, literally, I answered the call and was like, "Okay." Got in my truck and left. Kissed my kid, and I'm gone. And I was like, "Oh, I'm out."
Wow.
So it was good timing. I had to go.
What did you do when you got back?
Found a place to live.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, this is my house, but I moved out temporarily.
Yeah. Until things got worked out.
Clear
Yeah.
everything up, and then I found a place to live, fished, really put more of an emphasis on charters, which I don't. I do dive charters, but I don't do many of them. And so
Is that when people who are like just want to like tourists and stuff?
Diving, yeah.
Yeah.
They pay me to go out and I drive the boat, and I put more emphasis on that because I'm like, well, I can't really dive yet, so I just drove the boat, and then I think after that, about a year into it, I started diving very shallow, very slow. And I dive so cautiously compared to what I used to.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
What do you have to be concerned about now?
Oh,
Differently than
I used
before?
to do solo dives to 250 every single day of the week. Every day.
Wow.
Every morning, get up, go down 250 feet by the time the sun is just high over the horizon and
Just
shoot
chill
fish.
by yourself.
Well,
And then,
killing fish. you
but I
know?
mean, like,
Yeah.
no one around in case of emergency.
Don't have an emergency.
Wow.
and you know, it's funny, is I got hurt in shallow.
Yeah.
I didn't even get hurt out there. But when I got back into diving, I'm like, all right, I'm just going to eliminate all unnecessary risk, you know, just stay safer.
Mm-hmm.
And because, you know,
Yeah.
I got a bad one, but, you know, any worse, you're dead. So I figured just be safe.
Yeah.
Stick around for your kid. You know.
That's kind of a good thing to stick around for your kids.
Yeah, and also I want to be diving. I want to do this for a long time.
Yeah.
And if I take another hit like that, I'm out. I'm out of the game. You know, I got to go get a job or something, and I really don't want to do that. So.
Could you imagine doing yourself doing anything else?
Yeah.
Like what?
She and I knock around the idea of starting a music studio.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That, you know, I could see myself. Like now, I go out and grind it out. Even if like today sucked.
Mm-hmm.
I caught our dinner and like $60 worth of fish.
Okay.
It was hardly worth going. You know, it was
That just because of the season? And,
time.
Yeah.
It was just some days are good, some bad.
Yeah.
And if I had something else also, days like today, I probably just wouldn't have gone.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, so I'd like to rely on fishing a little bit less.
Uh-huh.
Fish when it's good.
Yeah.
Fish, you know, be primarily a fisherman, but have something with my, you know, fiance, wife, that, you know, have a little business where it's pretty much hers, but I, you know, I'm useful and come in and
What would you like to do with it? Like have other...
do not recording so much, more like I don't know if we're gonna ever do it.
Yeah.
It's just an idea. Something
Yeah.
I'd like to do. But private music lessons and stuff like that.
Daddy,
Hi.
goop.
At your goop.
Your goop?
Hold on. Pause. This is really important.
Of course.
Let's look at the goop.
There's nothing more important than goop.
Where did you
Oh,
get this?
goop.
I had it. It was in the container still.
Imagine you have some goopy
And I
sticky
had-
stuff that's not filled
Doesn't
with
it
cat
remind you
hair
of,
and
remember, what's that stuff that Nickelodeon used to...
Slime.
Yeah.
slime.
See, I had two of them, one pink, and I gave the pink one to Penny.
Nice. Well, try not to let it on the floor, because if you get it on the floor, it's going to get dirty and dog hair and
Yeah.
all the other crap.
Bye.
This house
Bye.
has. There's one of our cats. I think it's asleep next to the pole.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Pretty cat.
Okay, Mimi.
How many animals you got?
A lot.
Including
A lot?
her.
I'm killing her.
That question, I'll respond by how many mouths do I have to feed before I feed my own?
Oh, okay.
A turtle, small saltwater fish tank, 2.5 cats, 2 dogs.
Wait. 2.5 cats? What does that
Well, we
mean?
got one of them ones that. Okay, there's a black cat laying around here somewhere.
Yeah.
Max and his brother Sharkbait is
Shark bait.
Sharkbait like took off one time.
Mm.
And we're like, Sharkbait's dead, you know, and Sharkbait found another family or he's dead.
Uh-huh.
You know? And like Max got real more like homebody. He used to be the wanderer. Now he's like always in the yard like this one. And like 8 months later, Katie's out there doing some laundry and Sharkbait hops over the fence. Like,
No
"Hey, what's up?"
kidding.
Like he just went on a walkabout or
Yeah.
something. I
How
guess
you
they do
doing?
that. What's that? The people in Australia just go on a walkabout. They're gonna go find themselves or some crap. And like,
Never heard about that. They do that.
Never heard
in
about that?
Australia? No.
yeah, it's Aborigines in Australia.
They do that? They just
Yeah, you
go
gotta go
and
find
take
yourself.
off?
You take off and wander in the wilderness.
I've never heard about
and
that.
your walkabout is a personal thing, and you do it for as long as you need.
No
And
kidding.
I don't really know. You got to Google it because I'm gonna get something wrong. But yeah, it's like you go out in the wilderness and find yourself or something, and
No
come back when
kidding.
you're ready. And so it's like like I guess like, hey, where's George? He went on a walkabout last week. You know, he's not back yet. That's like a common thing.
And that's
like
what Sharkbait
that's a
did.
perfectly
Normal
good
explanation.
in Australia or something, I guess. I don't know. And been there. I'm acting like I know what I'm talking about. But I'm just applying it to my cat.
Right.
He went on a walkabout, and 8 months later, he's like, "Hey, what's up?" Rolled in the house, ate some food, laid on his favorite spot on the couch, and acted like he was never gone. And I'm like, "Hey, bud." Like,
Hey, good to see you.
So then, like, he stayed for about 3 weeks. He left again.
Really?
He was gone for like a month and came back. And then he stayed for like a month and a half or so, and then left again.
He knows he
And
can always come back.
He's got another family. He comes back fat. Like,
Probably you're right.
He's not starving. He's not starving. Some other family calls him George or something, and we call him Shark Bait. He's hanging out with them right now, getting petted. And
is he gone right now?
Yeah, he's gone. So he hasn't been here in about 2 months. He'll be back. I don't know. And so Max and Mila, so that's 2.5 cats. So 2 dogs, 2.5 cats, a turtle, a fish tank, a 9-year-old, and a 28-year-old, 27.
Oh my goodness.
And
careful if she hears that.
She said birthday. Good with you. And so that.
Wow, that's a lot of responsibility, Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where do you keep your boat? Is having a boat a lot of responsibility?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Really?
Yeah. It's the greatest thing in the world that's terrible. It's like having a boat is freedom. You can go anywhere. There's it's a boat.
Yeah.
Once you're out in the ocean, there's no lanes or turns. It's just go wherever you want.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
You know, and me, the ocean, I know it better than the land. So, like, I know where to fish, what to fish at the bottom, and so I'm at home out there, and I love having my boat and my freedom. But
is it like an instinct now?
my boat's slow. My boat's tough.
Is it the same boat you bought? Is it the only boat you've ever had? Yeah, it's the one.
I've had 8 years, I think now.
Yeah.
Thinking about upgrading, but I'm broke. I just paid the government all my money. Assholes. So I.
Better that than your insurance bill.
Maybe next year, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, it's a good boat. I like her. She's very tough, but 10-mile-an-hour boat. So if I'm gonna go fish off Fort Lauderdale, I gotta leave at 5 in the morning.
Oh my gosh, it takes forever
an hour
to
and
get out there.
45 minutes to get down there or something. It's a long ride. But so if I got all the hours of my life back that I sit in that chair looking out that window, just driving slow. That's the boring part. And also when it breaks, man, it's stress.
What do you do when it breaks out on the water, like out far? You have to know
friends.
Do you know how to fix?
I've turned every bolt on that whole boat.
Yeah.
There's nothing on that boat that I haven't replaced or fixed.
Yeah.
So not a single.
Yeah.
So some of the stuff you can jerry rig and get home. I mean, they break. There's nothing you can do. I mean, especially my boat. Like I run it, 50 hours a week. So stuff breaks and nothing you can do. And it only ever breaks at the most inopportune moments. So
of course.
Yeah, never like at the dock or anything. So yeah, you gotta call somebody to come tell you back.
What are what's the most, when you were deciding to get into this and do this as a career, what would you say has been something that you didn't expect you were going to have to handle or deal with or, work on a regular?
I'd still be doing it. I figured I would have done it by now. I was like, holy crap, I'm still doing this? Can't believe that. That was kind of be a fisherman. I bought a book, like Diesel Troubleshooting for Dummies.
Okay.
And cause I don't know anything about diesel engines when I bought the boat.
Yeah.
Now I think I could be a diesel mechanic. Like I've replaced the engine twice. Like I said, turned every bolt on that. I'd be a good diesel mechanic.
Yeah.
I understand them pretty well.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I don't know them all. I know my engine very well.
Yeah.
So, I didn't realize how much mechanical work could be, I guess. And then I learned to be diversified. I didn't realize I'd be doing so many different things. Mm-hmm. You can't just be a one-trick pony. You got to, kingfish season, kingfish, grouper season, grouper, fish, lobster season. I trap lobsters now. I got traps. That's a new thing for the last few years.
How tricky is it being in a business that literally changes with every season? I mean, every month or whatever, it seems like there's something.
This was a good lobster year, but it's been a bad hogfish year and an okay grouper year and bad kingfish year. yeah, you just every season's different. Been a terrible cobia year. I usually get cobia all April, and I've got like 4. I got like 17 in 2 weeks last year this time, and so that's killing me.
What is it?
A cobia.
What's that?
Just big type of fish that comes through this time of year in the spring, and
Yeah.
usually, they're expensive and they're big, so each fish is average $100, $150, and you go get 3-4 of those a day. It adds up, and I haven't gotten any.
Wow.
So that's bad year for those, but great year. Every year you just got to go with whatever's good.
Yeah.
And if everything sucks, take charters.
There you go.
Here, pay me, come on my boat, go diving.
Yeah.
And so just got to be diverse. That's like pretty key.
So you've had to learn some weird, interesting, random skills that you never thought you would have to do before.
Yeah.
Sure, business-wise too, just having to run everything on your own.
Yeah. I'm not very good at some of it.
Like what? What's the most challenging?
Oh, I'm not good at paperwork. I need a secretary. I'm real bad at that.
Yeah.
I took down my website and all that because I just was bad at. I'd get emails and I would respond like 3 months later. Sorry, my secretary's out. And I'm like, so
She's kind of dead. Like she
I never had one. I can fix engines and kill fish, but I don't. And there's licensing and stuff.
Yeah.
Like every year, I always forget to register my boat. Some nice cop always tells me, reminds me, and I'm like, oh yeah, I go do it because I'm terrible at that crap.
Yeah.
And so I have a friend who's a lawyer, and he's a really good friend, and he takes care of a lot of that stuff for me because he's really good at that stuff. So he go ahead and mails in my stuff, my licenses,
Nice.
and he does it for me. He's like, hey, you owe me $200. Okay.
All right.
So,
What was like your most fun catch that you ever, or what most proudest moment on the water? Like I think of Fisherman. I think they have these like
over the years,
the big fish tails.
Over the years, I've had a lot.
Yeah, like give me one. You've caught some pretty amazing fish. I've seen the pictures.
Oh, I was diving at what we call the tourist ledge.
Uh-huh.
It's like 60-foot ledge. It's big, beautiful ledges with caves and fish, and it's amazing.
Where
Beautiful. It goes down the whole dang coast.
Wow.
And there's good, like really good spots on it, but for fishing, it's not that good because it's the tourist ledge. It's where the dive boats go because it's beautiful, So the fish I'm after kind of scat. They get out of there, because they get shot at,
Yeah.
And so sometimes there's some real good fish on them, but they're usually smarter because they've seen divers before. Mm-hmm. And so I usually never dive the tourist ledge because it's just overpicked. It gets dove 8 times a week.
Right.
Why am I going to go there? I got spots that I've never seen a diver. Or spots that I haven't seen a diver since 2 years ago, the last time I was there.
Yeah.
So one day I was just blowing off a little bit of air on the tourist ledge, and I shot a 19-pound gutted mutton snapper, which is fairly big for a mutton snapper, and a 49-pound cubera snapper, about 55 pounds before
really
it was gutted.
big.
Yeah, huge snap, like 2 trophies.
Yeah.
On a half a tank on the tourist ledge, where we're all in 60 feet of water right up front. It was. I came up laughing. I'm like, you're not gonna believe what I got this time. I've shot bigger mutton snappers and I've shot bigger cuberas, but that one was I got them on the
right back
where all the dive boats go.
Wow.
Those fish have seen probably 30 divers that week, and I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, they waited for you.
Yeah, and I've gotten. I've had a lot of good dives, grouper dives in the Gulf where I've shot, 16, 17 gag groupers on a single dive. And I don't know. I lose track of a lot of them. There's so many. Kill a lot of fish.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
What's
Damn, it's messed up now. I don't even remember them.
Those poor fish.
Poor fish.
No recognition whatsoever.
I remember them. On autopilot.
What was the show like for you? What was that?
TV show?
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah.
I loved it.
You did?
Yeah, that was a good show.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was a great show, but I thought it was better than half the crap on TV.
Oh yeah, no, it was a good show. I liked it. I saw the whole thing.
I liked it.
Yeah.
And it's weird. It's cool, like, having a TV show, because, like, they make it more interesting than it really was in real life.
What did it...
I'm watching, I'm like, and you go to commercial and all the people I'm watching with, like, my fiance's family would be like, what happens next, Paul? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I have no idea. I was like, I was there, but I don't know. Like, it's like, they make it all, and I was doing the dives, and I was shooting the fish and all that, but it's so much cooler with, like, suspenseful music.
Right.
Cool. Like, it's,
the cuts to you talking about it,
you
or
gotta
whatever.
do the stupid drama stuff. But
Yeah.
My boat was cool. We didn't have any drama.
Yeah.
The other boats were...
Yeah, what was, I'm trying to understand, like, so how did you get involved with it, and how did you get on to a certain boat? Were you involved with that boat before? Because it sounded like...
No, but I still work with them.
Okay.
It worked out really well. Like, believe it or not, New York TV producers paired me up with people that I got along really well with and work real well
Oh,
with,
really?
and I still work with. So yeah,
That's funny.
I was paired up by TV producers
Who know nothing about fishing or
dude, right
Florida.
after the first trip, right after the first trip, we're like, we're getting along good, and we're going to work together for a long time.
I mean,
the
I
guys
can
I work
imagine
with
how
are
much
so cool.
chemistry is needed for something like that. Because I mean, you
Pretty
guys
stuff.
literally like
TV show's an hour show that shows clip jumps around and all that stuff. You're offshore for 4 days with these people.
Yeah.
If you even slightly don't get along, it's not going to
Yeah.
be good. Like, I mean, you're stuck on an area the size of this patio for 4 days. And
When you were going into it, did it seem a little weird that they wanted to pair you guys up rather than just filming you as you are? No.
No. They needed 3 boats for the show. They had they draw the outline, and then we're just the fill in the blanks, the characters. And they had 3 boats, and they wanted, the Just Shoot Me is the boat I work on. And thank God they put me on that boat. Oh my God, I would have quit 10 times over if I had on that boat. But
how did they choose who got to be a captain, and how did they choose
originally I was
the
supposed
roles
to be
and
the
everything?
captain of the Susie B.
Oh.
The small boat. The one that all the drama.
What happened?
Well, they hired me as captain of that, and they're like, I laughed later when I saw that, but well, I mean the boat's fine. My buddy owns it, but I mean like the unprofessional. It was like a joke. I'm like, I would have fired everybody. I would have quit or fired everybody. That would have been your options. I would not go out there in that little boat acting like a bunch of. I'm not going to go out and show. I'm proud of my job, and I'm not going to look like an idiot doing my job.
Yeah.
And not saying they look like idiots. All those people are really cool. James, Danielle, and Lisa, they're all really cool, but they didn't blend well. They all hate each other, and they barely caught any damn fish.
It just seems
and it was
weird.
like it was so. But it wasn't all their fault. They were set up.
Well, no, that's what I mean.
They were just
like
thrown together and said, "Here you go." And it was like
to do a show on on spearfishing, which needs people to have like this great working relationship with each other, and then to put them just to randomly kind of shuffle them together seems weird.
I showed up for filming, and they're like, "Paul, something's changed. You're not going to be captain of the Susie B anymore. Is that okay?" I'm like, well, what am I going to do? They're like, "You're going to be a mate on the Just Shoot Me." I looked at the Just Shoot Me, a big 40-foot badass offshore boat. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I'm going to go on that boat. I'm like, yeah, no problem. So, and ended up working out great. And we were the professional boat that just showed up, did our jobs, made money, went home.
What does being made mean? What does that mean?
Mate.
Oh, mate,
Yeah.
mate. Okay, I know what that means.
Yeah,
I'm like being a mate.
Dead
Okay.
Striker, dead fish. There's all sorts of, So I just, and during the show, we got along great, Scott and Richie and I, and we, we bonded pretty well. Now they're like family. We're good buds.
That's amazing.
And I was over there last, 2 weeks ago working with them, and I go probably 12, 15 times
Where
a year.
are they?
Same Hudson, Florida.
Oh, they
where the
are in
show's filmed.
Hudson?
Yeah, that dock is their dock.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
They didn't make all that up. That
Okay.
that is their
Okay.
dock. We go right out of there, and the other boat's out of there too.
Okay.
But they just threw the crews together because they like basically ran around, picked personalities.
Gotcha.
They didn't want us.
How did they find
They
you?
didn't want us to get along.
They wanted drama, of
Well,
course.
they tried, yeah. And we just had a rule where like, no drama, don't feed into their shit.
Yeah.
And it's all good. The New York producers, that's their job. Their job is to make a TV show, and they wanted, but I'm not going to sell my soul
Right.
to look like an idiot on TV. So we kept our dignity.
But how did they find you though? Like how did you get the knock on the door or whatever?
I have a very charismatic buddy very over-the-top charismatic buddy. I'll say it again. Incredibly charismatic buddy that named Stoker. Stoker is a adjective used to describe a large barracuda. Call him Stoker Barracuda. And so he got the nickname Stoker, and he's hilarious. He's an absolute character. I mean, dude walks in the room, everybody knows. Like, he's just cool as hell, crazy. And my buddy, who's involved in the production of the TV show, came over to my house, and he's like, "Hey, man, thinking about Stoker for this TV show. I mean, the characters, you know, and this guy, he's crazy, and he's awesome,
and he's
so
a
entertaining,
fisherman.
and he's a fisherman, yeah, he's a diver." So they said, "Can you call him over? I want to interview him." I said, "Sure." So I called Stoker. I'm like, "Hey, man, these guys want to interview for some TV show. Come over and have a beer too." He's like, "Yeah, all right." So he shows up, and we start drinking beer, and we start talking and laughing, and telling him I hadn't seen Stoker in a year, so it was like catching up and telling stories, and we got terribly inappropriate, and and we talked about all kinds of crap, man. Bad, like sea turtle raping us, and like all sorts of crazy stories we had, and eating manatees, and
Wait, who had the sea turtle raping story?
We've all, and if you work out there long enough, you've had a sea turtle try to rape you.
Really?
Yeah, in like June
they get a little feisty and randy.
It's kind of,
I heard that was the dolphins.
Oh, they do. I guess they do that. Dolphins do that to girls, I guess. I don't know.
And the sea turtles.
Sea turtles.
They're equal opportunists.
I think sea turtles are like the drunk guy at the bar at 2 in the morning. Like, they're like,
they just want some tail.
Yeah, they just want some tail. They look at you like, well, that's a funny looking turtle. That'll do.
I'll bet.
Good enough. Like, not my first choice, but
all right, it's here.
I don't know why there's all the bubbles coming out of it. But, so so Stoker comes over to this interview, and we're just laughing, catching up, telling stupid stories.
Yeah.
And then we're like, all right, anyway, on with the interview. Let's do the Stoker. I'm like, I'll get out of your hair. You do the interview with Stoker. And the guy with the camera's like, I got everything I need. I just filmed that whole thing. I'm like, you're filming that?
Are you serious?
Like, you're filming that fucked up conversation? He's like, yeah, I'm like, you can't show people that conversation. We're talking about like crazy shit. Like you can't talk about that. Like, who's gonna see that? You know, like it was bad. And he's like, so he sent it to New York, and they were like, we want them both.
Wow.
And Stoker couldn't do it, so they contacted me.
Sure.
Sorry.
No, good.
Oh, sorry about that. My friends pulled up in the front yard with bicycles. And
Oh, yeah.
dogs. My dogs don't try to break in my house in the middle of the night. They won't. They won't bite you.
But you won't know that.
But they'll wake me up, and
Oh.
they do their job, which is let me know when anybody comes into the house. And,
No, I used to have 2 dogs, and it was a huge comfort just knowing if anything happened, they were going to alert me immediately.
You could drive a train through my bedroom in the middle of the night, and I won't wake up.
Really?
But, yeah, those dogs, they'll wake me up.
That's good.
The house, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, they're, you know, if you actually came in, they'd just lick you to death. But you
But you have to have the balls to go in there.
I will.
Right.
So, I'm not as nice, so.
So I wanted to ask you a couple more questions for the podcast. Let's see. Okay, so like I said, it's kind of ironic that you don't like cooked fish, which I think is kind of funny, but you love sushi.
Yeah.
What's your favorite food?
Favorite food?
Mm-hmm.
Mexican. Duh.
Mexican?
Yeah. Mexican food's awesome.
You know what I heard? I don't remember where I heard this, but I heard that someone just invented a taco gun to use it like...
I heard of something like that.
To use it like stadiums and stuff. Like the
shooting tacos. Yeah, I heard that. Launch a burrito at you or whatever.
It sounds amazing, except for if the wrapper comes undone. Can you imagine if that hits you in the face?
Yeah, I was wondering about that. You have to wrap it pretty tight and tape it. And launch a taco at some... You can make a gun or shoot anything.
You can.
I guess they shoot those t-shirts.
Yeah.
Taco. I bet it would blow. Anyway, I don't know.
Do you ever...
I love Mexican food.
Oh, Mexican food.
And as a businessman, I'll tell you this. Own a Mexican restaurant. Nothing else. You know why?
Why?
Mexican food is like 7 ingredients arranged in different ways.
It's just true.
It's like, is it a burrito if it's a flour tortilla and all the
so
crap is
true.
inside.
And then you.
It's a enchilada if
Right.
it's like that with the cheese on the outside
Right,
baked.
right.
It's a
pizza when it's flat.
It's the
or
what do they call
tostado.
it? A tostado.
Whatever.
It's all the same crap. It's just what order they arrange it in.
It's
you know.
all the same
and
crap.
so as far as overhead in a restaurant, you have one little thing the size of a Subway
Exactly.
counter, and you have all you can make.
And
all the
Mexican food
food in the
will
world.
never go out of style.
No. So I'm like,
Everybody loves it.
yeah, you got to like Tijuana Flats, man. They got a line out the door. They got 2 dudes back there just
But wait a
slapping stuff
minute.
together.
Wait a minute.
You know, it's like it
if
doesn't.
you're eating a lot of Mexican food, I can't imagine that resulting gas works well as a diver.
It didn't really hit me that bad, believe it or not. I'm very consistent on the off gassing.
The off gassing.
So off gassing is a diving term. Yeah.
Gassing.
Yeah, I don't think the Mexican kills me too bad. But yeah, I
I'm
like
gonna see you
Mexican.
floating back to the top all of a sudden. Oh, it was that Mexican last night. What I can do to stay down there, dude?
I like sushi a lot.
Sushi's my favorite.
Yeah,
So
cooked
good.
fish. I mean, I'll eat it if I'm hungry. You know, I'm not anti it. It's just
Yeah.
sell it and buy some chicken.
Sell it and buy some
Yeah,
chicken.
it's-
Do you always go diving with a tank? Do you ever go
free
what do you
diving?
call it? Yeah, free diving.
Yeah, I free dive. I
Yeah.
shot a nice snapper free diving yesterday.
Do you really?
Yeah,
How long can you hold
it was
your
like a
breath?
joke because like I don't really free dive very often.
Yeah.
So I actually put it on Facebook because I never really take a lot. I don't take a lot of pictures of fish. I
Yeah.
catch. So I was like, ha! I got this one free diving because free diving people, they're all like, you know, stupid scuba divers and all that.
Y'all are lame.
Yeah, so I'm like, I shot this free diving thing's easy.
No.
No, it's free diving's crazy. Those guys are amazing. I'm not that good of a free diver.
Yeah.
A lot of my friends are great.
How long can you hold your breath?
Sitting still,
No, diving.
not long.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I used to be a lot better.
I'm terrible.
I could maybe back in the day I made it like 75, 80 feet back up,
Wow.
but now
What?
hell, if I have 40 foot's about all I really want
That's
to do.
still crazy though. That's still. I mean, to me,
I'm not good. I have friends that go down 60 feet, swim around for 45 seconds, shoot a fish, grab a lobster, come up, and I'm like, oh hell no.
Have you ever seen the video? There's this guy who like free dives down one of those like underwater sinkhole things that just looks like
Oh,
a black
yeah,
hole.
yeah, yeah.
And there's someone or someone with the cameras
Yeah.
down there. Have you
Yeah.
seen that
Yeah.
video? That's sick.
Yeah.
Like I can't.
Those guys,
that's sick.
those guys are. I don't know. I have a couple
It's
friends. I have
another
a friend
level.
that has a 5-minute 15 static breath hold.
What?
And I'm like, don't you go brain dead? I mean,
That's
I mean,
another level.
Yeah, I don't. You're broken.
You gotta check that dude's DNA. I'm
Like, they-
sorry.
There's a lot of training involved, and a lot of all those guys do like they do all kinds of training where they do yoga, and they can actually lower their own heart rate by like meditating.
Unreal.
But they can drop their heart rate. The one dude out of Miami, he's a crazy Cuban dude. He could drop his heart rate on demand to 7 beats per minute.
What?
Yeah, go to almost like a
See,
coma.
I can
go to
relax my heart rate and drop it a little bit, but
go to like
that's
45 or something,
that's
you know. But yeah,
Crazy.
Pippin Ferreras. He used to be able. I don't know. He's older now, but he used to be able to get himself to like a semi. They don't move much when they're going. They get some momentum going down, and then they
They
sink.
just kind of sink
They-
down.
Like motors off. Like nothing's.
God. And if
Nothing's. They're not moving anything.
There's no trigger in your brain that makes you freak out because, like, I would think seeing all that water above you, there would be something that naturally triggers in the human body to like panic and get you
Yeah, you get used to it though.
fuck up.
No, you get
And
used
so,
to
like,
it.
you would think your heart rate would try to like
No, yeah.
panic and speed up, and to be able to have that kind of control blows my mind. That's crazy to me.
Nah, I guess you get used to it. I'm not,
Yeah.
you know. I don't know. As soon as I feel like I need to breathe, I turn around and go up. It's not, you know.
If you could go fishing anywhere and like fish for anything, where would you go?
Gulf of Mexico, diving for grouper.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's the best fishery in the world.
How often do you ever get to go up there?
The
Like,
Gulf?
yeah.
Sometimes I go twice a month. Sometimes I don't go for 2 months. You know, just I've only been on 2 trips this year so far.
And do you stay on the boat or do
Yeah,
you?
we go 100 miles off, so you're out there for days, and
It's amazing.
it's fun. It's like camping.
Does it ever feel disorienting when you're that far out?
Yeah,
Or are you
gotta
just so
get
used to it?
I don't use the compass here on the boat.
Wow.
Shore is west. I see shore, you know, it's right there.
Just keep going.
You know, I'm a mile and a half offshore. I
Yeah.
can see shore. I know north is when it lands on my left, and south is when it lands on my right. And
Are you ever so
but out there in the Gulf,
yeah,
you're 100
yeah.
mile in the Gulf, you're 100 miles out. I'm like, I find myself driving the just shoot me. I'm like looking at the compass, like, where the hell, you know, like they're looking which way the sun comes up.
What about like if you see a really nasty storm coming in? Like, do you freak out?
Well, here I just run home.
Yeah.
I don't do lightning.
Yeah.
I'm scared of lightning. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of sharks. I'm not scared of big waves. I'm not scared of any crap. Lightning, I'm scared.
Yeah.
I feel like sharks and big waves and all that stuff. Your expertise and skill and knowledge can give you you are kind of in control of your own fate.
Mm-hmm.
Lightning's just like, and you're gonna die, and you're gonna die, and you're gonna die, and you're gonna die, and so there's nothing you can do. You know, you're just out there going, God, sorry, you know, like I know I didn't talk to you since last time I was in a lightning storm, but please don't let me, you know. And so I don't like lightning.
Oh,
Yeah, I feel like I have no say in the matter.
Yeah.
Like, with a shark, it's like, there's a shark. I'm a guy. I got a gun. Screw you, shark. You know.
What are some of
Lightning's
the-
like, what do you mean?
What are some of the great fun or crazy or kind of unusual creatures you've seen out there? Have you seen any octopi?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, you see
are they
them
as
nice and
are they as beautiful and like I see them how fluid
We
they are
see
in the
them
water?
just kind
They
of
look
during the day.
amazing.
They're usually balled up in a corner under a coral head, or you know,
Gotcha.
they're not wandering. I've seen a few at night when I actually swim around. Pretty
Yeah.
cool. I don't kill them. Some people do because they eat them, but I don't really like them that much.
What
so.
about like I really want to go swimming with one of those like a stingray, like one of the big manta rays, stingray.
You see those?
Love to go swimming.
You should go diving out here, man. There's all sorts of crap. I've seen whale sharks. I've seen.
I know. I feel like I'm missing out.
I've seen a humpback whale.
What?
Yeah, I didn't even know we had them down here.
What?
That's, shit, you not. One day we're going out the inlet.
Was it
giant humpback whale
Really
tail?
far?
come out.
Was it kind of close or?
50 feet of water off Boca.
What?
Yeah. February something like 10 years ago, me and my buddy like, what the? This big old tail like a National Geographic cover. I was like,
What?
and we jumped in and snorkeled with it. Well, as it went by,
Yeah,
it was like
yeah,
a huge animal.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
enormous. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't know we had humpback whales here. I've been going out, you know, so I went home and Googled it, and they come.
Were they just like?
Yeah, they cruise
passing
by
through?
here in the wintertime, go down to Dominica or whatever and mate. They're down there,
Where they
down there.
party it up down
Yeah,
there,
and then they
down
go
there.
back up north, and I'm like, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Wow, that's amazing.
I've seen mola molas.
What's that now?
Ocean sunfish, weird ass fish. Like, looks like they're like 8 feet tall and 5 feet long, and they're weird. Google it, they're weird. There's no way to describe it.
Yeah.
It's like a half a giant fish. And then seen a great white.
Have you really?
Yeah. Smashing in the back of my boat, ate
What?
a fish. Yeah. It's like, it looked like
What?
movie. It was smashing in my transom. Like, it was pretty wild.
Jeez. Was it a big one or was it?
Yeah, the biggest shark I've ever seen.
Golly.
I mean, it was not, I guess it wasn't like one of them South African 22-foot long ones, but it was 15 feet.
Jeez.
And I don't exaggerate size. My
Yeah,
transom
yeah.
is 10 foot 6 inches, and it was 1.5 of them, so it was 15-foot animal. His whole back was out of the water, his tail thrashing on the surface, head smashing it.
And he was going after your fish?
Yeah, he ate the hell out of it, like a 70-pound airjack.
What were you thinking at that time?
I was thinking get a camera, and then we realized that my friend was still in the water. So I'm like, oh shit, you know. And we went over there and to where my friend was doing his stop on his way up,
Yeah.
dive, and I put the boat right on top of him. I thought he was gonna come out freaking out. He never saw it.
Wow.
He came up. I mean, dude.
Do you ever wonder
was
about
so
that? Like,
close.
if there's
Oh,
ever
yeah,
something in
they've
the
all
water that
seen
you
me.
never,
Yeah.
that you would never, that you.
Well, I always say you only see the sharks that allow you to see them.
Mm.
And there ain't no reason to be scared of a shark you see, because the one that's gonna get you, you ain't never gonna see it.
Jeez, that's horrifying.
Yeah, it sounds scary.
That is
but it's
horrifying.
true. Well,
It doesn't
I've
sound
said-
scary, Paul. It is
No,
scary.
yeah, I was looking at the other way. I was looking at the glasses half full side.
Oh no!
Don't
I'm
worry.
totally glasses
Don't worry
half empty.
about the shark that's sitting there in front of you. He's not going to bite you. If he wanted to bite you,
now
you
I'm
would have
more
never
freaked
seen
out.
it.
Now I'm more freaked out than ever.
So anyway, you want to start scuba diving?
Oh yeah, sure. Let's go right now. Anyways, so do you want to wrap up the podcast?
Yeah.
Just say, just be like, yo, this is Paul. Curve the cube.
Just like that? Yeah. This is Paul.
Yeah. Put some yo sexy on it.
Yeah. This is Paulie. Curve the cube, eh?
Hey,
All right,
Paulie.
if you use that one, I'm going to kill you.
Okay.
Um,
Julie noted.
I sound dumb saying Hi, this is Paul.
He does this isn't edited, right?
You're not editing this?
No!
Is that the... I don't know. Hi, this is Paul. And this has been Curved Cube. And, why don't you edit it? Because that's the idea of a podcast?
Yeah! It's super comfortable, easy. It makes people feel like they're here.
That's stupid, because I think it got funnier as it goes on. And then are people going to actually make it first through to the good part?
I hope so.
We'll find out.
Yeah,
If you made it this far, you're demented. Thank you. I meant. Just wanted to,
Thank you, Paul. Want to do high fives?
yeah.
Woo!
Hey, you gotta look at the
Like,
elbow.
that was a lame high five.
You gotta look at the elbow.
Gotta look at the elbow.
Yeah, you look at my
What?
elbow, I look at yours. Ready?
What?
Stand up. High five me through. Look at elbows. You never miss when you look at the elbow.
Oh, okay, now I know.
Alright, what time is it? I got a kid responsibility stuff.
Yep.
You have successfully curved the cube.